Hi there, students. To take stock, particularly to take stock of a situation, to take stock of something. Okay, this is to think very carefully about a situation, about an event, and to reach an opinion about it, so that you can decide what you're going to do in the future. Okay, he had been working abroad for several years, and then he took a month's holiday to take stock of his life and decide what he was going to do in the future. Okay, so to take stock, to make an assessment of a situation, typically before making a decision. And this is the idea of to take stock, to think about it. Now, literally, to take stock is if you have a shop, you need to know everything that the shop has. So you make a list of everything in the shop. You take stock, yeah, or you stock take. It's the process of making an inventory of the stock of a store. Okay, so on the last Friday of every month, I do stock taking. I take stock and I make a list of everything in the shop so that I know what's been sold. Okay, it's making an itemized list of the resources or the goods available, the things that are in stock. But then we go further with this, to take stock, to make an appraisal, to make an estimation, to make an assessment of something. So, yes, every so often I take stock of my financial situation. I see how much money I've got coming in, and I see how much money I've got going out. And if the money coming in is greater than the money going out, then that's fine. Otherwise, I've got to change things. But it's good to take stock to know which way things are going. It's good to stop every now and then and take stock of where your life is going. Or you could take stock of somebody's good and bad points. Yeah, you look at it, you make an appraisal. Before agreeing to go on this holiday, I need to take stock of my finances and see if I can really afford it. After working for a year in the job, he decided to take stock, to think about whether this was the job that they wanted. Or maybe after this video you stop for a minute and take stock of everything I've said to see if you can remember it all and where you might use it. And this is the idea of to take stock. Notice normally stock taking is for me is normally in a shop, and in a shop as well you could take stock, but most commonly we use take stock metaphorically to assess your life, to assess a situation, to appraise, to evaluate. Yeah, you carefully think about it in order to make a decision. Yeah, I need to take stock and make a plan. Yeah, I need to take stock of the situation. I reached the age of 60 and I took stock of everything in my life and decided what changes that should be made. I think the midlife crisis is when people reach 40, they take stock of their lives and they realize there's nothing they can do to change them. So to review a situation, to weigh up, to appraise, to estimate. Notice I also was thinking about this phrase, to take stock in. To take great stock in means to give a lot of importance to. So, for example, I take great stock in honesty and telling the truth. I think it's an important thing. So, this is a completely different meaning. He takes great stock in being punctual and arriving for meetings. He takes great stock in being very elegant and having everything just perfect. Okay, so a completely different idea. But to take stock, to make an inventory, but then you can do that metaphorically, to make a general appraisal of the prospects, of resources, of various different things. And this is the idea of to take stock. So formality, I think I'm going to give take stock a 4 in formality. Use informally, using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, but not something very formal. So to take stock, to take great stock, and then to take stock in something on the side. So yeah, you could take stock of your English and see how far you've progressed. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. To take stock.